Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm MaryAnne. You're watching MaryAnne's Mystic Mentions, and I want to thank you so much for stopping in. And all the support has been so beautiful because this is a newer channel and we need to grow in order to, continue and evolve. So anytime you are part of it and this is what it's all about, it's so appreciated. So if you're new and you haven't yet subscribed, please push the subscribe button if you like what you're hearing today. And definitely the like and any comment you ever want. I'd love to interact with you and, grow a tribe where we have this like-minded, beautiful resonance between us. So I'm going to be doing the reading now for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And it is for the month of June. Happy June. June 1st, the 6th month. So 6 represents... It represents balance, but interestingly enough, in Tarot, all of the 6s from each element involve other people and community in order to create that balance. So it's an understanding that I don't know that a lot of people recognize. Balance is imperative in our lives, and I know I'm always striving as a Libra for it. But this is really something. So we're about the balance in our work lives, our everyday lives, our health, our well-being, our safety, and we ask inwardly for that, but also as a collective. And particularly right now, there's a lot of energy, and I know that we're feeling it, and I just want to send out extra Reiki energy, healing and restorative energy to everybody in the planet, as I have and do every day. It's so necessary and needed right now. And so I'm going to be shuffling a little bit more Capricorn and just talking with you about the astrological aspects and possible effects that you will be feeling during the month of June. And remember, these messages and readings are about upliftment and encouragement and some clarity about some things. The symbolism and oracle messages are really just about fulfilling you and kind of giving you insight or maybe ideas and inspirations about things you might not have thought of before. It's not to say that it's an absolute. People resonate beautifully with the messages sometimes they don't. Sometimes they do at the beginning of the month, sometimes it's later on. And definitely sometimes it's with your moon and rising or ascendant sign versus your sun sign. So I always recommend that you watch all of those for that much more fulfillment, I guess, and understanding about who you are and how you may be affected by these energies. So the first thing I want to say about the month of June is it is a retrograde season. So we have 6 planets by the end of June, all in retrograde. And what retrograde means, very simply, is it's time for us to review things. We don't want to push forward. Things will be slowed down. I like that idea when it comes to our circumstances right now, and the slowing down of the virus is beautiful. I like that we can go inward during this time, because for retrograde Venus, it's about our love, it's about our money, our passions. When it's retrograde Pluto, it's about transformation, which is also happening right now. When it's about retrograde Mercury, which is the latter part of this month, it's about a communication and our ability to, correspond and communicate. It could be a little tripped up, but it's just a matter of kind of really revisiting and reviewing things before we just push out any mail or any form of communication, spoken or written. And also about transportation. So we also have 2 major eclipses. So the first one is this Friday, June 5th. And it's going to be in Sagittarius. I love the Sagittarius aspect of our lives and the energies that it can bring to us and that will affect us in the realm of communication, higher learning, teachings, classes, just this real desire to better ourselves, to elevate ourselves. And that can be done through online classes, through iPod, through YouTube channels. any way that we can. We want to speak our truth. It's very much about truth, as calmly and as lovingly as possible. We want to communicate en masse, not just, you know, with a smaller crowd. I guess it's more of a global need. And it's about distant foreign travel, and that just tells me with less traveling, of course, that's about, once again, media, the ability to connect with the global aspect of life through the internet and social media. It's pretty incredibly powerful when it's in Sagittarius. So those avenues may open up instantly for you in ways you had not seen before with an eclipse. It can bring things in quickly, and it can take things out quickly. So you may have a completely different change of heart as far as your desired occupation or career. That stands very strong in the month of June. And then later in the month, we go into the new moon eclipse on the 21st, the same day as first day of summer. And that's going to be in Cancer. So then that goes from our fiery, passionate Sagittarius, motivational, you know, speaking and truth and so forth, to our hearts and our compassion and our loved ones and our devotion and our, you know, just willingness to really work together and form this incredible bond with others and, you know, the world at large. So there's great feelings about that as far as I'm concerned. That just brings us, emotes this wonderful, the wonderful loving heart chakra sides of ourselves. So those are the most important things I can say. We are in sun season right now, which is a Gemini. So that's air, and that's, once again, that's, boy, it's about our thoughts and our ability to speak. And Geminis are all about connecting and socializing and, you know, interaction and little rebellion perhaps, but fun and, you know, truth-seeking, fair, balanced, perfect for the 6th month. Now I'm going to be shuffling and giving you information on 4 major topics, Capricorn, for this month of June. And the first category is going to be under the overall energy for the month. The second being under the category of possible blessings or obstacles. The third is under the category of love. And the fourth is under the category of finances. So what I like to do first and foremost, though, is on the bottom of the deck representing your foundation. So, you know, your bearings, if you will, for the month, is the Magician. And that's the major arcana. That's 8. That's the symbolism. You can see the infinity, the power, the manifestation abilities we all have to create the things that we want. It's so strong, you know. There's going to be a pause yet still in our ability to move forward too quickly this month, but to create, oh, it's going to be so powerful this month. And to kind of invent and instigate comes to mind. You know, all these ideas that can be fine-tuned during retrogrades. That's the best time to do it. You know, so that July comes and things are moving forward again, you can just, especially Mercury retrograde and actually Venus going forward on the 25th, perfect for the collaboration and the ideas to be set in place so you can hit the ground running. I love that as a foundation for you, and I pray that you utilize your mastery and your ability to create anything you want in your life. You have all the tools you need right now. So the first overall energy for the month for you is going to be the King of Swords. I love this color. Look at the beautiful depth and color in the purples and the third eye color chakras for our visions and our truest intentions. The King of Swords is the maturity of our ideas, the ability to communicate and connect in a way that is love and from compassion and caring and truth and justice. There will be a lot of legal situations coming up. And I feel like you're going to be able to utilize these in a beautiful way. There'll be information that's coming in. We're sorting through the confusion that's happened in the last couple of months. And the swords represent straight to the point, cutting away the excess nonsense and untruths that might have been a big part of what we've been hearing in the outside world. But remembering that we have the ability and the advantage during retrogrades to really focus in on our internal world. So important for us moving forward. So I love that. That's a beautiful, strong energy. Also, you could very well know Libra, Aquarian, or Geminis that are very strong and connected to you in some way. It could be romantic, but also family, friends, people, lawyers that might be helping you right now. Any kind of a law case. You know, loans and so forth, they've been slow in coming, but they are coming. So more and more is going to happen this month. That's opening up. And I love that for you, Capricorns. And then the next, like I said, is under the category of possible blessings or obstacles. And you have justice. Bam! Major Arcana. You know, justice represents the sign of Libra. Once again, the scales, the balancing, the month, the 6. You know, with other people, cooperative, loving, and truth-seeking. And like it or not, here it comes. You're going to know the truth, and the justice will be served. Okay, and boy, are you going to be hearing that a lot this month. So we've got these two powerful, you know, really air quality elements. Very pronounced this month for you. And a third one coming down the road. So your theme for the month is about thoughts, how you're thinking, how are they creating the better life for yourself? What are you doing to trip yourself up? What thoughts are not to your highest good? You know, your thoughts are going to become your things. Your words are going to be very, very, very important. And it's best to really, you know, to sit. This might be a great time to write and to log, you know, and to definitely speak your truth. There's no getting around that. It's so powerful. Those are the messages I'm getting in addition to the cards. And then the next category is under the category of love. And you have the 3 of Pentacles. So that's your element, Capricorn. You are the earth sign, you know. You're the fundamental, grounded, rooted, I don't know, traditional and just loyal, consistent, something that somebody can always count on you, you know. There's that, but you've got, once again, the collaboration. There's a lot of collaborating with others this month. You know, while you're deciding for yourself what it is you want to do moving forward, you're going to be getting help from others. So just make sure you speak and ask questions. That's where the verbal and the communication comes in. But it's a beautiful, beautiful energy, and it has to do with money as well. So there's love, possibly with another, you know, earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. So, you know, that's always a cool combination. It's usually very compatible. Perhaps you know what I speak of. Or in business, probably best suited for you. Somebody that has that drive and that, well, let's face it, you work hard, okay? There's no getting around it. You have an incredible work ethic, and you're very good with money. So I think you're really thinking about the best ways to invest, because we know that we have to be a little more cautious, I would say, to say the least. So those are beautiful things. And love, you know, love feels good. Love is available to you if that's something you're interested in. And the ones that you are already strongly committed to, there's a feeling of just reaching other levels and other depths. And that's always a wonderful thing. That's what I hope we all can do in our relationships, is just keep growing and evolving to deeper connections, right? So I love that for you, and I'm excited for you. And I also want to say the last category is under the category of finances. And you have the 6, oh my goodness, another 6. The 6 of Swords. So finances are getting better. I mean, if any of you are having issues, if you've been waiting, like so many of us have, not that it makes it any easier, but it's really the truth. This is about moving away from your thoughts involving the finances, thinking for some reason, oh no, it's not going to change, it's going to stay this way. It is absolutely not. And I need you to let me know as well, because this always represents moving away from the hard times. Should be in, well, see, it isn't in this case, but basically in the Rider-Waite, you have a guide on a boat taking a woman and child to smoother sailing, you know, calmer waters and away from the challenges of the mind and overthinking and, you know, restricting our thoughts, staying up at night, worrying about things, specifically financially. That's changing. It's opening up, you know, we're heading in the direction we need to. We have the influences of the eclipses to really kind of start things and make them happen. So it's beautiful. I mean, this is a gorgeous month for you with a lot of promise. Predominantly, like I said, with 3 in the sign of Swords, it's really about your thoughts and how you're thinking, which is going to create either happiness or not. And that's always going to be your choice, Capricorn. And I like knowing that for myself. I hope that I can share with you the importance of knowing you have the ability to change your thoughts at any time, creating better thinking and feeling lives. But yes, I trust in your thoughts. I know that you have the right idea in mind, and it's going to lead you to beautiful, beautiful openings and awareness for yourself this month and moving into July. And I'm really happy for that. Now the next, I'm going to be reading you 3 of the Oracle messages that are super important and meant just for you during the month of June. So that's going to be the Super Attractor Manifestation message. That's about believing and feeling the life that we choose. And the law of attraction creates that for us. What we put out, we do receive back. The next is under the Oracle of the Hidden of the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed. And the guidance and just the pure loving messages that come from these have just lifted me up so much. And then last but not least, the hidden Healing of the Angels by Doreen Virtue, the deck I've had for so long. I love to pull one every day, knowing that we are always divinely guided. We can always ask for assistance. You know, our guardian angels are there for us. You know, they want to protect us. They can't do things for us, but they can certainly guide us in the direction we need to take action in everything we do in our life. I love this. I knew this one, what it was, because it's the only one that's bent. So whenever I feel it, I understand right away, and I love it for you. So the first card with the Oracle Super Attractor Manifestation card is directing my focus onto what's thriving creates more of what I want. I don't remember reading this. If I have, it's been so long. Directing my focus onto what's thriving creates more of what I want. Absolutely. Let's always think in terms of what's going to get better, what's going to evolve, what's going to, you know, create better greatness for ourselves. What's thriving? So keep that in mind and hold that into your heart and your cells and see what kind of manifestation comes from that. And then the next card is the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, the Eye of the Beauty, positive expectations and clarity. How beautiful. Number 25, 2 plus 5 in numerology is 7. And 7 is the spiritual number, but it's also getting through and past difficulties. Isn't that gorgeous? They're all beautiful cards. And I don't remember reading this so far with all of the signs for June. So it's especially important for you. And I'm going to read to you from the book what it says. And it says, oops, number 25. So close. All right. The eyes of beauty. When the eye of beauty show up as your ally, they require you to examine your perceptions. Do you see the world as perfect and beautiful? Can you retrace your steps from your past to now and see the perfection in the way reality has been created? Truly, perception is everything. A glass half empty is the same as a glass half full, yet so different according to how it's perceived. The eye of beauty reminds you that if you move forward with conviction, all is well now and always will be. You will see the true prosperity as a result. Expect to see beauty and you will attract your highest good. So yeah, I absolutely love that. And yes, perception is everything, right? It's how we see and perceive things. And that's such an individual thing for ourselves. So I hope you see things in the clearest and most beautiful light. And last but not least, your angel healing card is signs. There are so many signs that could show us and motivate us and guide us to feel better, to understand more, to communicate to others, and to connect. So watch for your signs, and if not in everyday waking life, definitely through dreams, and write it down, and then through music or birds or butterflies and all the traditional signs that are absolutely evident and proven to be an incredible way of receiving love from the mystic aspect of life, the unseen realm. So that's your reading, Capricorns, and I love and appreciate you being here once again, and I really hope that you resonate. And definitely check out your rising or moon if you're not 100% resonating with this, because you could definitely feel more of a connection with those. And most importantly, trust and believe things are moving for the betterment, and I want you to stay healthy. I want you to be safe, and I'd love you to have you come back and watch me again. So until next time, you take great care. Bye for now.